Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, of course.
So, the first thing I want you to do is just introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Catherine. I am from Knoxville, Tennessee, and I'm a full-time student. I'm a sophomore in college, and I'm studying ministry leadership at Johnson University, and I am 19 years old.
Awesome. So, how did you hear about FLA?
I actually heard about FLA last semester, so my first semester, my sophomore year, from my best friend, Emma Grace, who's part of the tribe. Her and her mom have been a part of the tribe, and she texted me one day and was like, "Hey, I've been doing this thing, and I think you would like it," because she knew that I wanted to start getting back into eating better and just learning more about food. And I was in a pretty bad place when she asked me, so I rudely said no. And I was like, "No, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do it. Don't want to hear anything else about it." And then like a week later, I was like, "You know what? Fine, I'll do it. If I don't like it, I can drop it, like whatever." But I'm glad that I proved myself wrong because I have loved it.
I
So,
love that. Well, when you
mhm.
started, you wanted to lose 15 pounds and you've already lost 10.
Mhm.
Congrats.
Thank you.
And you've lost 10 while eating all the foods you normally eat.
Mhm.
How did it feel to lose weight eating foods you actually enjoy, like Chick-fil-A and Starbucks and all of that fun stuff?
I think it felt like I didn't have to like give anything up, like a dieting. I didn't have to restrict myself or look at certain foods as like bad or good. I just looked at them as protein, fat, and carbs, which is what we learn in foundations. And I've done like other things like isogenics and different things where you are shake based and you do snacks and meals, and it just didn't feel sustainable. And this feels like I can incorporate it into my everyday life, and it's not an inconvenience. If anything, it's more convenient than the other things that I've tried. So,
Mhm. One of the big things you wanted when joining FLA was education around food. How did learning the FLA foundations help you with your goals, as well as mentally and emotionally deal with like food issues?
yeah, so growing up, I was a dancer. So, like, body image issues are really big. And I've like had borderline disordered eating thoughts and an eating disorder. I struggled coming to college with binge eating and eating my emotions. So, I think learning just about what I'm putting in my body and the difference it makes in my mood has helped a lot. And to choose foods that are nourishing me that also help with like headaches and help with sleep, because I was struggling with my sleep as well. So I think just learning about everything that I was putting in my body really helped. Um, and to just log all my food helped me to see, wow, like that has a lot of calories or that has a lot of this. So I could maneuver what I was gonna log for the day based on how I felt, which is kind of what we used our spreadsheets for, which really helped too. So seeing that over time really helped a lot.
Yeah, actually having data and putting my emotions on paper and seeing how my emotions went up and down really helped me over time versus being just always in my head. Actually seeing it on paper really made a difference for me. Did that make a
For
difference
sure.
for you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think especially through our first week, I was really hard on myself because I was like, "Wow, I'm eating, like, so much food right now." And I noticed, I was like, "Mm, my sleep is not good." And it was so funny to notice over time, I was eating less over time, but I felt the same, like, I wasn't starving. So
Mhm.
it was cool to see how you can it's all about your mindset and how you're looking at the numbers, and even just past the numbers, just looking at food in general. Just no foods are bad. Some just make you feel worse than others.
Yeah, very much
So,
so.
yeah.
Well, you participated actually in a group foundations course with your friends and you got to learn every week with them and then have daily connections via a chat with them. Do you think it made a difference being able to learn with your friends and have them moving forward with you?
Yeah, I think being in a group with people I know and trust, even before doing, our tribe group with all the other girls I've gotten to meet, really helped because I saw how much of an influence it was in their lives. And we're all in similar seasons, if not have been in the same season at some point where life is busy, doing school, work, whatever it may be. and trying to just find something that works for all of our routines and schedules, even though they're so different, has been cool. And anytime I need like recipes or I'm struggling with anything, even like I need advice, not even just with food, but just with relationships, with friendships, with things going on at school, like anything, I always know that I can turn to the girls in our group and always lean on them when I'm struggling. So that's been super
Yeah,
helpful.
it's really helpful to have people that are wanting to move forward, even just in one area, then you can trust them to ask questions in other areas. And you know
Mhm.
they're not going to give you bad advice.
Yeah, or they're not gonna judge me for like, I carry around this huge gallon of water and they're like, "Yeah!" Well, there are people who are like, "Do you have enough water there?" So,
Uh-huh.
it's good to, like, hear that they're in the same boat so they understand the struggle of hitting protein and, all the things that go into it, but
Can you hear that?
I cannot.
Hold on. Oh, there's some kind of background noise. Hold on just a second.
Okay.
Okay. I should be able to delete that out. Is
Oh,
there
you're good.
any
I
is
didn't
there
hear it.
okay. Is there anything else you would like to share with everybody? Um, Anybody that's asking about would they be interested in joining the FLA movement, or would they be interested in joining, if they were questioning about joining the FLA movement?
Yeah, I would definitely encourage people who are in my shoes who are unsure about it to just give it a chance. And you really don't lose anything by joining because you get a group full of people from all around the country who are doing the same thing you're doing. You get access to the coaches 24 hours, 7 days a week. They're always there to talk to you. And it's not something that's not sustainable. If anything, it's so easy to incorporate in your everyday life. um, and anytime you're struggling with anything, you always have good community to resort to. Um, so I'd encourage anyone who's hesitant to just give it a shot. And if you don't like it, well, I don't know what to tell you because everyone I know loves it. So you just have to try it for yourself.
That's great advice. I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I
Yeah,
appreciate you taking time. You're at school right now, right?
I am at school right now.
Yeah, taking time while you're at school. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay warm up there.
Thanks.
All right, hold on just a